So one domino has fallen with Damian Lillard landing in Milwaukee, but what is next? Jrue Holiday bound to be traded. Could he end up with the Philadelphia 76ers? We'll break all of it down here on Philly Take with RB.
Perfect.
All right, man, before we jump into it, I have to tell you about our sponsor of today's video, Caldera Lab. They specialize in skincare. Unfortunately, people neglect their skin nowadays. They don't care about it. They don't prioritize it. But for you, it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to wait until the wrinkles show up before you start feeling regret. All you have to do is use these simple products right here. The Clean Slate, which is the face wash. Then you jump into the base layer, which is the daily moisturizer, and boom, you use a little bit of this magic right here, the Good, which is the serum. It helps make your skin tighter, smoother, reduces visibility of wrinkles. Look, you don't want to look like an old man by the time you are 35 years old. And for a bonus, you could throw in this icon. Get it? Skincare around the eyes. Very important. Helps eliminate some of those common issues, you know, the puffiness, the circles, the lines, etc. They even did clinical trials with these products and showed that after just a few weeks, 94% of men's overall skin showed a younger appearance. I mean, they work. They've sent me these products personally. I very much enjoy them. And if you want to take care of your skin, these are some of the best products in the game right now. All you have to do is go down to the description, click the link. It'll take you right to our specific landing page, or use the code PHLYTAKE. You can get 20% off of all of these products right now by using my promo code PHLYTAKE. What is up, everybody? RB here. Welcome into the show. You know the drill. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, ring the bell. Don't miss any of the coverage. We are nearing Sixers training camp. We'll be covering it all in depth, but right now there are dominoes falling left and right. Really, the thing that kicked it all off was yesterday. Damian Lillard traded to Milwaukee. We were live giving our reaction. But now there are different stems or just different branches growing off of yesterday. And really the main one revolves around a former Sixer, a player who started his career with the Sixers. Believe it or not, some people may not even remember. That's how far ago it was. But that guy might be a missing piece. That guy could end up back with the Sixers. And we'll talk about whether it's feasible, whether they should pull the trigger, and how it could go down. Give me your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you think the Sixers should go out and trade for Jrue Holiday? Now let's get into it all. Adrian Wojnarowski this morning on Get Up on ESPN. This is what he says regarding Jrue Holiday. Quote, any team who is trying to win and is trying to really keep up with this arms race now in the East, with Milwaukee attracting Damian Lillard in this deal, they want in on Jrue Holiday. Now again, if you've been living under a rock the last 24 hours, Damian Lillard traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, and in turn, the Portland Trail Blazers got a plethora of things, but one piece they got was Jrue Holiday. And in my personal opinion, even pretty much what I said yesterday on the first reaction is, you know, Portland didn't get enough. However, if they go out and flip Jrue Holiday now and get more assets, then I think they made out okay. I think the Suns made out okay, but I think the Bucks, as of right now, giving up just one first rounder and a pick swap, you know, and a couple players to get Damian Lillard. I mean, you do that all day, every day. I think they got a steal of a trade. But, you know, what Portland can get in return now, right? Because they got DeAndre Ayton, and what they can get in turn for Jrue Holiday will really make or break this deal for them. So Jrue Holiday is going to be hot on the market right now. Yesterday, he said he never wanted to leave Milwaukee. Here he is, potentially bound to go to a contender that could really use his services. And, you know, he's 33 years old. He's an all-defensive NBA player. Does a little bit of everything, and a lot of teams are going to be interested. He could be the missing piece. Now, we also got this report from Flash Sports Buzz. NBA Central put it on Twitter. The Lakers, the Clippers, the Heat, the Bulls, Celtics, and Sixers all expected to show interest in Jrue Holiday. These are just the top contenders right now, but again, a lot of people will be interested. Does Miami try to pivot after missing on Damian Lillard? And again, I think Miami was the biggest loser of the trade by far. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. There were reports today, you know, they offered Tyler Hero and first round picks and Jovic, and I don't know, maybe they had bad blood between the Blazers and Heat. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't want to send him there, but could the Heat pivot? Could they even go for James Harden now? Jrue Holiday, James Harden, right? How about the Clippers? What a story that would be if the Clippers now pivot away from James Harden, they bail on that in the Sixers, and then they go try to steal Jrue Holiday away from the Sixers. The Lakers could use him, right? The Bulls, Celtics. I mean, Celtics would be scary. And we got this report from Kyle Neubeck shortly after the trade went down yesterday. And Kyle Neubeck immediately said that the Sixers are interested in trying to acquire Jrue Holiday per a source familiar with their thinking. Will obviously be a robust market for him, but Philadelphia is expected to see what it'll take to reroute him. And yeah, Jrue Holiday started his career way, way back with the Philadelphia 76ers. He's obviously bounced around. And at this point in his career, 33 years old, he's an NBA champion. He's a two-time All-Star. He's become one of the premier guards in this league. Usually not mentioned at the top of the list, but damn it, he's very underrated and he's very good. And he brings a lot of value in a lot of different ways. Would he make the Sixers better right now? Absolutely. He would be an upgrade. But, that's given that James Harden doesn't want to play at all, right? So anything would be an upgrade, but Jrue Holiday would really be an upgrade. I think the place that it comes down to in terms of Daryl Morey is, does this put the Sixers over the top? Do you think Jrue Holiday could really be a building block, a stepping stone, per se, of the Sixers eventually getting to that championship contention? He brings a lot of the intangibles, but personally, the way I think Daryl Morey would view it is they probably still need more. Now, again, maybe you get Jrue Holiday, you get Tyrese Maxey, you get Joel Embiid, you have that core, and, maybe that could kind of release Tobias Harris into being more freely as a player, right? Maybe he could get more back to his natural style of play, given that Jrue won't be holding the ball for 24 seconds, I don't know. I think it would be an interesting fit. And I think Jrue Holiday and Maxey, that backcourt dynamic would be really, really good. I think it would allow Maxey to kind of flourish in his natural position as that off-ball two guard. I think Jrue Holiday would obviously bring a lot of defense that the Sixers need. The Bucks will surely miss him. At the end of the day, though, the Bucks had to do this trade. You're talking about a superstar in Damian Lillard, pairing that with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who literally just made a claim a couple days ago, like, the Bucks better do something or I could potentially leave. Well, they answered his prayer. They did it already. I think Jrue Holiday would be an upgrade, but could he help put the Sixers over the top? Could he eventually help attract more depth at the forward position? Maybe next free agency, next summer, but Sixer fans don't want to wait. That's the problem. I think there's voids on this team. I think there's a lack of depth at the forward position. How much are the Sixers willing to wait? I think that if the Sixers could somehow pull off a 3-team trade involving Jrue Holiday and a guy like Norman Powell coming to the Sixers, I think it's a win, 10 times. I think it's bingo, jackpot right there. Because then you'd be adding another depth piece. You'd be getting off of James Harden, and really you would just have a better fitting core, right? I think this team would really, really be good if they could pull something off like this. And then when I start to think about it, okay, let's put it together. I haven't mocked up an actual trade, but say the Clippers still want James Harden. Say the Sixers want to go and bring back Jrue Holiday. Okay, Holiday to the Sixers, Harden to the Clippers, and then the Blazers get young picks, young talent, young picks, right? Everything that they're trying to build with this core now with DeAndre Ayton and Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons, and, they get picks for the next however many years, right? First round, second round pick swaps and a couple young players. I think that, this would be feasible. Just off the top of my head, I think a 3-team deal like that would be the way that the Sixers can get this done, because the Sixers don't have enough picks to outbid, any of these other contenders. And I will say this right now, if Daryl Morey allows Jrue Holiday to go to a Celtics or, to go to a Clippers, especially the Celtics, right? The Bucks are a juggernaut, and the Celtics with Jrue Holiday become a juggernaut as well. So if you let that happen, it's a 2-team race and everybody else is falling behind in the wind. Daryl Morey cannot let that happen. He cannot let Jrue Holiday slip to the Celtics. He needs to find a way to make something like this happen. And here's Jrue Holiday's contract. This upcoming year, he's going to be making about $35 million. And then he'll have a player option for $37. He could end up, renegotiating, right? Maybe, again, Daryl brings him here and gets him to agree to a 3-year contract extension. And, next off season, the Sixers go out. They get one of the top premier free agents. And then you're looking at a pretty good core, right? Especially with another year of growth of Tyrese Maxey. And maybe Jrue Holiday ends up being one of those pieces here, right? But, some of these other teams are going to be looking at Jrue Holiday as kind of an all-in move, given the fact that he has really the flexibility to do what he wants after the season. He could decline that player option. Then you gave up assets to get him. Then what? You know what I mean? But looking at Jrue Holiday, I mean, this past year, even though he's 33, getting up there in age, still a very good player. Like I said, an all-NBA level player on the defensive side, giving you 19 points per game. He's giving you 7.5 assists per game. He's giving you 5 rebounds per game. He does everything, right? Shot 38.4% from 3 last year. Looking at the last couple years, hanging around 40%. Shoots well from the free throw line. And again, just a very good on-ball defender. To me, he's almost like a floor general. He can just command the offense, keep everything in check, get guys in the right positions, and, you know, he could help the fast break. I just think he would really help the development of Tyrese Maxey and bring that element of defense in the backcourt that the Sixers just do not have with Tyrese Maxey and James Harden. Like, don't get it twisted. Jrue Holiday is a dog, and he would really help this team. I think he would, you know, be able to feed it to Embiid a lot better, get him in the right positions, run a lot of pick and roll. I think Jrue Holiday would be an upgrade for sure for this team. Does it get him over the top, though? I don't know. Could it be a stepping stone to help them get over the top in the next year or two? Maybe. The next couple of days will be interesting. According to Woj, a deal is imminent to happen very soon. I don't think the Blazers want to bring Jrue Holiday into their training camp facility and all that. They're trying to move him, expedite the process, get value to make sure that, you know, the Blazers are getting what they deserve in this trade package, because the initial reaction to it was, yeah, like they just did not get enough. So a lot hinges on this. We'll see what happens. A lot of bidders, a lot of value being thrown out there. We'll see if the Sixers can keep up. Give me your mock trade ideas. Give me all your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Should the Sixers go out and trade for Jrue Holiday? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.